2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like this.
What's going on, Cowboy Nation? It's your boy Ken here. I just got through watching the Cowboys game. We pulled it out in overtime, 23-20 against the the upstart Cleveland Brown. Yeah, well, they're not really upstart, but they're like 2-7. Well, now they're 2-8 now. It was the way the game began from pretty much the whole first half was it was devastating as far as us on our side. And we, like, to me, I'm gonna tell you like this right now. I was getting frustrated. First of all, they held us scoreless. They held us scoreless for the first time in the first half since 2007, I believe it was. I think that's the record that they held us scoreless and stuff in the first half. But somehow, some way, we was able to really kind of weather the storm a little bit towards the end of the first half, and you saw a couple of bright spots, especially with Dez, but we couldn't capitalize. We didn't score until we got in the third quarter, like probably like midway through the third quarter, where we only kicked the field goal. But I think one thing, I'm not gonna sit here and say that we, to me, like my way of thinking in the video that I made already, I felt that we had opportunity to really blow this team out the water. Now, mind you, I knew that they had some pretty good players, like especially with Trent Richardson and Brandon Whedon. What you had to do is you had to kind of make sure that they don't get loose, make sure they don't find the reads or pop outside, whatever, or had time to get have enough time to really make big plays. And that's what they did. I mean, Trent Richardson was making key third downs where we was basically stopping them against the Eagles back in week 10. This week somehow we just couldn't do it until like in the fourth quarter, really, when it really mattered. But then also at the same time too, we couldn't do it at the end of the fourth quarter where we could have really put this team away. But it was just a lot of mistakes in this game, which they got to correct within the next 3 days before they play the Redskins, because the Redskins are coming in on Wednesday and playing Thursday, so we kind of do have a somewhat of an advantage over them because we're at home. It ain't like we was on the road where, we were well rested. We've been at home for like pretty much 2 weeks now, and we're gonna be really going anywhere for the next probably another couple more weeks because of we're playing the Eagles at home. I'll take the win. It was an ugly win. It was something that it wasn't no style points win like you would get in college football with Alabama blowing out a team like 49-0 or Notre Dame winning like 38-0, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So NFL, they don't look at rankings, and rankings don't really matter. It's how you execute from start to finish. When that clock hits zero to the point where if you outscore the other opposition, that's what matters. But also at the same time too, do not take it lightly that you might get that lucky again, because you never know. So our kicker really saved our butts today. He was able to get some points on the boards for us and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you like this right now. The one guy, after all the stuff that's been going on with him since the off season, with his mom, with the him not being able to read plays in the Chicago Bears game, the reversal call on the touchdown where against the Giants where his fingers touched the end line, whatever, and the Bears game where he just didn't read didn't change his route. I'm about to say Dez Bryant really came through today. Had a career day. This guy caught like 10 balls for like 140 plus yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, he was, he took advantage of what that secondary had that was pretty much depleted because of Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden didn't play because he had a pull oblique, so he couldn't give it a go. So, like I said, we gotta establish a run game. We gotta have our running game going. I know Tyron Smith got hurt in this game. He didn't come back. I know Felix Jones, he got hurt here in the not fourth quarter, in overtime. And then also Ogletree got hurt, and then also D Ware did get nicked up, but he did come back and play. He didn't really miss a play at all. He missed a snap, I don't think. And Dwayne Harris, he got nicked up too, but he did come back. He made some catches, whatever, in overtime, whatever. But like I said, we gotta play better. We gotta play better next week. This Thursday, Thanksgiving. We gotta come out. We gotta dominate, this team, and we gotta, really get it going and stuff. So, because RG3, one thing about him is this. RG3 is a gifted quarterback. The guy is fast. He's accurate. I kept showing highlights of him all day long where he was throwing deep balls and all this other stuff and everything like that. And, he making good reads. I'm not saying that he's going to do that against us, but he can beat us with his legs, too, if we're not careful. So, you think that we had trouble against the Browns. This game can be a trap game as well, and it can really hurt us. But I'm going to tell you like this right now. The Browns, I'm going to give them credit. The Browns really came out and they brought their A game today. They really did. Like I said, Trent Richardson and Brandon Whedon. They had Benjamin Watson. He was playing, and they had the boy Gordon. The offensive line was blocking our D-line like crazy. They was blocking us and everything. They were just doing what they supposed to do. And we was able to kind of break through. It took us a little time and everything to get through. Our offensive line sucked today. Straight up. We gave up 7 sacks. 7. Remind you, 7. Usually when you give up 7 sacks, 9 out of 10, you're going to lose. You're going to lose the game. That's just like saying you threw 6 picks, but somehow you win the game. It's because of one reason, maybe 2 reasons. Either your defense made some key plays where they saved your butts, or the fact that the opposite side of the team, the other team created some really stupid penalties with these holding penalties down the field. You gotta admit we were bailed out. We were bailed out, but then also too we had some home run hitters we could have had and stuff. But the Browns did what they supposed to do to try to win. And they're young. They're gonna be around for a little bit. They can get the right people around. To get this team, up and running and everything like that. We're good. So, they're good. So, that's pretty much all I got. I just want to make this video. Just want to give a shout out to fan club, SoCal Dallas Cowboys fan club up in Whittier, California. The Prez Lewis and also Vice Prez Rob. Tina, hey, I hope you feel better. I know you're in the hospital right now. I hope everything's everything. Perla, NFL girl, Wildcat, my boy Jose, well, a few of my boys Jose's and stuff. JC, my boy Jacob Gathers in South Carolina. But hey, what's going on with you, man? Hey, I'm gonna hit you up. And JY Simons 1974, South of Heaven 88, my boy Mike Moosh. And Cowboy TV and Kristen, hey, keep your heads up and everything, as a test of time where we have to go through a stretch where we're not going to explode. But I'm going to tell you like this right now, sooner or later, we're going to explode. I just don't know exactly when. It's going to be on a consistent basis. So this offense has got to shape up. Like I said, the offensive line just got to get right. So when they get right and everything like that, we should be good. So, hey, keep your heads up. Cowboy Nation, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all take care out there. Much love. God bless y'all. Later.